Hello, Serendipitous here with another video for the board game shelf, and here we have Dorfromantik Sakura. So this was a game that I had heard. So Dorfromantik is a game I've heard about a little while ago, a couple years ago. I wasn't too interested in it initially, but then my wife Cobweb and I discovered there was a Sakura version of it with this, like cherry blossoms, Japanese architecture, and everything like that. So we were very intrigued by that. We have played partway through the it is a like cooperative campaign tile laying game. Campaign is kind of a bit loose there, kind of probably along the same lines as maybe like Machikoro in terms of a legacy or campaign game. Definitely not as intense as say Aeon's End or Betrayal Legacy or goodness knows Gloomhaven. Um, but yeah, it just feels like it's more like there's certainly a lot of mechanics going on, but so a bit more of a calm experience. So we got these like score sheets basically going on. The tracker score sheet and the individual game score sheet here, and just a lot of bits and pieces and cards to kind of show various uh, and boxes for various things to unlock and game mechanics and things like that. Some minor spoilers here and there, I guess, but I'm not going to be explaining some of these in case you care about spoilers. But essentially, how the game works is that you draw tiles like this. There's going to be several different things on these tiles, like rice fields, villages, roads, rivers, forests. Yep, cherry blossom forests. There's a few other symbols and things like that. You're essentially there are certain there's a small set of rules that dictate how these tiles are going to be connected, and you're also encouraged to connect the tiles in a certain way when you draw some of these tiles here that have a speech bubble on it, and that tells you to take one of these of the same color and flip it over, and that's one of your goals. You're trying to, in this case, for roads, you're trying to connect four tiles with roads on them in a row. And once that happens, you grab this and you score that. You score 4 points from that. That's pretty much it. And then as you go, as you know, you play your first few games. You kind of go along the path of this campaign tracker sheet. Here, you probably only score maybe like 100 points or so. And each little bit you will kind of move along the path. And as you unlock things, you'll be able to unlock new mechanics that will allow you to get a higher score. So you're trying to work together to get a higher and higher score to unlock more things, to keep playing the game in cool ways and things like that. So these are some of the things that we've unlocked. But yeah, so Cobweb is is a particular fan of just like, I mean, first of all, anything like, Japanese culture, but also just, like cherry blossoms and all of that, right? The there are also another selling point. Well, this is a very small thing, but another selling point for us and especially for her was that we learned that there were 3 tiles in here that actually had Studio Ghibli references. I'm trying to find them right now. Hopefully, I can find them in here somewhere. Yeah, just the art in the individual tiles is lovely. Can't remember if they were in this pile or in the other one. But yeah, there were 3. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, there are 3. Yep, I remember what they look like now. I'm trying to think what they. Yeah, so it's none of these. I know that. You can probably find what I'm talking about if you search Dorfromantik Sakura on and Dorfromantik Sakura Studio Ghibli online or something like that. Hoping to try to find those, but anyway, so yeah, I think we played more than a dozen games. I know that, and we've moved fairly far along the track to unlock a decent number of game mechanics. So, but yeah, we played every so often. It's a nice thing to kind of like play together and everything. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is here. I'll set them aside and I'll show them show you all of them at once. So yeah, I know that the original Dorfromantik is based on. Oh gosh, I'm not sure exactly what the terms might be, but there's I don't know, like Germanic or Dutch kinds of places, like like windmills and flower fields and things like that, right? Um, which is nice. I do like that, but I think we were just even more interested in the way this looked. Here we go. I found them. All right. So there's three tiles on here that have like they can be hard to miss. They're not obvious, and if you don't know, then you won't notice this. But on these three tiles specifically, we just love that there's little Studio Ghibli references. So first of all, on here, you'll notice there's a little black cat and a broom right here. A reference to Gigi the cat and Kiki's delivery service right there. On this one, we have a little fireball guy. You see, Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. And then finally, on here, we've got I forgot what they're called, but the little white forest spirits in oh gosh. Here we go. Little white forest spirits from Princess Mononoke, right there where the tip of my thumb is. Also the deer kind of. So yeah, that's just really cool that the artist kind of put those in there. So anyway, that's all I wanted to mention. I think it's a really nice, cozy, cooperative game. You just kind of do your best, get a high score. Pretty much any game will move you at least a few more ticks down the campaign track. And we're only on the first campaign. It's still taking us a good while, and there's so many pages here, so you could play it over and over again. Lots of good replayability value there. So anyway, yeah, lovely game, and I really like it. It has a good place next to our other cooperative campaign games. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, all the best.